What's up, guys? It's a moment for me to be needless, and today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. Usually I talk about nutritional stuff, vegan stuff, and sometimes, stuff about building muscle, losing body fat, and just being healthy in general. But today I actually want to talk about steroids. So steroids are like a super taboo topic, but everybody these days seems to be talking about them. And as someone who's been in the fitness industry for, over 10 years, but I've been working out for now over 20 years, officially over 20 years. And in that time, I've worked in multiple gyms, I've managed multiple nutrition stores, and been a personal trainer for a long time. And so I've trained with a lot of people. I've trained with professional bodybuilders, I've trained with amateur bodybuilders, I've had relationships with bikini and figure competitors and so on and so forth. And so I have a decent knowledge of just bodybuilding and fitness in general. I think it's fair to say that. So with that being said, my main thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is that people these days are really quick to point out that another person uses steroids. And there are these videos, like these natty or not videos, get so many different so many views, and they get they're so successful, right, in terms of engagement. But if you think about, first of all, who's making these type of videos, they're never champions. They're never world champions. They're never legends. They're critics, right? They're people who could never hack it on the highest level that they wanted to reach. Because the people that get to the highest level that they want to reach, and even beyond that, they never will sit around and talk about who's natural, who's not, and so on and so forth. They just won't. That's not how they are made, right? The gossipers, the ones that sit around and talk about other people, they're not the same as those that we write books about, those that we build statues to. They're not the same. They're critics, they're skeptics, and they're a separate kind of a person. That's fine. We have those people there, and they're great for entertainment or whatever, if you're into that sort of thing. But the problem comes when those skeptics and those critics who could never make it to the level they wanted to make it to become an authority figure. Then this is my issue, is that you have those people, you guys probably know some of the people I'm talking about. I won't name names and get all trashy like that. But you have those people becoming role models, becoming the authority figure behind what's achievable and what isn't natural, okay? And I want to tell you guys, there is a huge difference between what some people achieve naturally and what other people achieve naturally. I mean, it's massive, like night and day. There are people that you would swear it is no way possible for them to look like they look unless they're taking steroids. And they're not taking anything, never taken it in their lives, not taking creatine, not taking protein powder sometimes. I mean, you would be shocked if you're around enough people that are in fantastic shape in actual real life, not on social media. If you're really living that life where you're surrounded by so many people that are on a high level, and different athletes, different football players, different bodybuilders, different, just all kinds of people, just some people that just work out, that have fantastic, unbelievable genetics, you would understand that what is achievable naturally it's hard to really put a finger on it, because person A can achieve such and such, while person B achieves so much more. And it's easy to say, steroids, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't achieve anywhere near that. And look what that person did. So there's no way they did that because I couldn't get anywhere near that. And I've been doing everything right for 20 years or whatever. And you cannot judge strictly off of, let me just tell you guys this. If you are judging strictly off of appearances, what is possible and what isn't, that is completely unscientific. There's nothing, so you guys try to act like you're being so logical with this judgment of what a person can achieve and what they can't, but it's not logical to go off of appearances because appearances, they don't tell you that much. You know, all they tell you is what? This person looks like this. So you're saying so-and-so looks like this, so therefore they must be doing this. And that is not, that's a total like pie in the sky, like you're just, it's just stupid. That's stupid. That's not proof at all in any way, shape, or form that somebody's doing something. So I know in my best, at my biggest and in my best shape ever, you know, I was often accused of taking steroids myself. I mean, not just accused, but even one time I was like attacked in the gym by a guy who took steroids, who swore that I had to be taking steroids. Not only did he swear that I was taking steroids, but he swore that like I was taking specific, like, you're taking this and you're taking, I'm like, what is that? And this guy just insisted, he insisted that I was taking steroids and that he knew what steroids I was taking. When in reality I was natural. When in reality what he achieved on steroids was less than what I achieved naturally. And that's, you know, I've been around a lot of people with way better genetics than myself. And is it genetics or is it just that they have the proper mindset even better than me, more than I do? I don't know. I don't know. For me to just call it genetics is to say, you know, I don't really understand how they achieved this so quickly and so seemingly effortlessly, while I only achieved this and that. But at the end of the day, maybe there was something internal that I didn't see about them. See, I believe that there's something internal that creates that external physique. And for this person that has this fire internally burning, that burns and it doesn't burn out, they achieve something fantastic, something incredible, while this other person doesn't have that same fire. This other person maybe wants a six-pack. This other person maybe wants to look like that guy, or whatever. But they don't have the same fire. You see what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, I've done everything right for such and such, and I've only gotten these. Well, yeah, man, but you know, there's a difference between. I just got, for some reason, I got that Morpheus quote in my head. There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. And, you know, that really rings true because two people might be doing the same thing, but one of them is incredibly successful and the other one is not so successful. Is it luck? Well, that's what you call something that you don't understand. Luck or magic or whatever, or coincidence. That's just saying, well, I don't understand it. But the truth is, those two people have to be doing, because you can find this in so many areas, they have to be doing this, even though they're doing the same things, they're doing it in a different way. So this person that's having tremendous success over here is doing the things that you're doing, but they're doing it in a different way. So there's something to be said for the mindset, there's something to be said for genetics, and there's something to be said for the fact that we can't put a limit on what other people can achieve. That is arrogant, that is boastful, and that is, you know, very, very egotistical. I don't know what such and such can achieve. I have no idea. I know what I have achieved. I know what people around me have achieved. That's all I know. So with that being said, I hope this helps some of you guys. And yeah, comment down below if you guys want to talk about it. I'm definitely open to that. Just, you know, don't have all the negative, argumentative, emotional, you know, pussified little bitch reactions. Like, don't give me none of that stuff because I'll just delete it. But if you want to have a conversation, I'm open to that. But if you feel all strong about, you know, like if you want to do all that, go somewhere else, because this ain't the place for it. But with that being said, I'm out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.